Rocky Johnson and Dwayne Johnson. Rocky Johnson and Dwayne Johnson are both well-known figures in the world of professional wrestling and entertainment. Rocky Johnson, whose real name was Wade Douglas Bowles, was a Canadian professional wrestler born on August 24, 1944. He began his wrestling career in the mid-1960s and became a prominent figure in various wrestling promotions, most notably in the National Wrestling Alliance (NWA) and the World Wrestling Federation (WWF), which is now known as WWE World Wrestling Entertainment. Rocky Johnson achieved significant success during his wrestling career and is best remembered for his partnership with Tony Atlas's The Soul Patrol. On December 10, 1983, Rocky and Tony Atlas defeated the Wild Samoans to become the first black team to win the WWF Tag Team Championship. Rocky Johnson retired from professional wrestling in 1991. He passed away on January 15, 2020, at the age of 75. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Douglas Johnson, widely known by his ring name, The Rock, is a highly popular figure in both the wrestling and entertainment industries. Born on May 2, 1972, in California, USA, Dwayne Johnson is the son of Rocky Johnson. He followed in his father's footsteps and became a professional wrestler, making his WWF debut in 1996. The Rock quickly became one of the most charismatic and beloved figures in wrestling history, achieving numerous championship reigns and headlining multiple WrestleMania events. Transitioning into acting, Dwayne Johnson found immense success in Hollywood, starring in blockbuster movies such as the Fast and Furious franchise, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, Moana, and Rampage, among others. He is recognized as one of the highest-paid actors in the world and has maintained a strong fan following throughout his career. Dwayne Johnson's contributions to both wrestling and entertainment have solidified his status as a global icon. Despite his busy acting schedule, he has occasionally returned to WWE for special appearances and matches, keeping his connection with the wrestling community alive. Bob Orton Jr. and Randy Orton. Bob Orton Jr. and Randy Orton are both professional wrestlers, and they are father and son, respectively. Let's take a look at each of them. Bob Orton Jr. Robert Orton Jr. Bob Orton Jr. is the ring name of Robert Keith Orton Jr., born on November 10, 1950. He is a second-generation wrestler, as his father, Bob Orton Sr., was also a professional wrestler. Bob Orton Jr. began his wrestling career in the 1970s and gained fame in various wrestling promotions, including the World Wrestling Federation (WWF), now WWE. He was known for his cowboy persona and wrestling skills. One of his most recognizable trademarks was wearing a cast on his arm, even when he wasn't legitimately injured. This became known as the Cowboy Bob Orton gimmick. He achieved considerable success during his career, and his legacy as a skilled and respected performer endures. Randy Orton Randall Keith Orton Randy Orton, born on April 1, 1980, is the son of Bob Orton Jr. Following in his father's and grandfather's footsteps, Randy pursued a career in professional wrestling. He signed with WWE in 2001 and quickly rose to prominence. Randy Orton became known for his intense in-ring style, smooth technical abilities, and his persona as the Legend Killer. Orton has had an illustrious career in WWE, winning numerous championships, including multiple WWE Championship and World Heavyweight Championship reigns. He has headlined several major pay-per-view events, such as WrestleMania, and is considered one of the greatest wrestlers of his generation. Randy Orton is known for his RKO finisher, a jumping cutter move that has become a viral sensation and an iconic part of his persona. Both Bob Orton Jr. and Randy Orton have left a significant impact on the world of professional wrestling and have cemented their places in wrestling history in their own right. Their family legacy in the industry is a testament to their talent and dedication. Dusty Rhodes and Goldust Dustin Patrick and Cody Rhodes Stardust. Dusty Rhodes, Goldust, Dustin Patrick, and Cody Rhodes Stardust are all members of the Rhodes wrestling family and have made significant contributions to the world of professional wrestling. Let's take a closer look at each of them. Dusty Rhodes Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. Dusty Rhodes, also known as the American Dream, was born on October 12, 1945. He was one of the most beloved and influential figures in professional wrestling history. Dusty Rhodes had a charismatic personality and was known for his unique in-ring style, often using his working-class background as part of his character. During the 1970s and 1980s, Dusty Rhodes became a major star in various wrestling promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance (NWA) and World Championship Wrestling (WCW). He was a three-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion and a multi-time NWA United States Champion. Rhodes later joined the World Wrestling Federation (WWF), now WWE, and continued to captivate audiences with his storytelling and promos. Beyond his in-ring success, Dusty Rhodes also had a successful career behind the scenes as a booker and creative mind. He helped shape the careers of many wrestlers and played a vital role in the development of WCW and NXT in WWE's developmental system. Dusty Rhodes sadly passed away on June 11, 2015, leaving behind a lasting legacy in the wrestling industry. Goldust Dustin Patrick Runnels Goldust, whose real name is Dustin Patrick Runnels, was born on April 11, 1969, and is the son of Dusty Rhodes. He made his wrestling debut in the late 1980s and went on to achieve fame and notoriety in WWE. Goldust's character was unique and controversial, incorporating elements of androgyny and psychological mind games. He wore elaborate gold-colored outfits and makeup, captivating audiences with his bizarre persona. Throughout his career, Goldust won multiple championships in WWE, including the Intercontinental Championship and the Hardcore Championship. Dustin Patrick Runnels continues to be an active wrestler and has made several returns to WWE over the years. He is highly respected for his longevity in the business and his willingness to adapt and reinvent his character. Cody Rhodes Stardust Cody Rhodes, the son of Dusty Rhodes and half-brother of Goldust, was born on June 30, 1985. Like his family members, Cody also pursued a career in professional wrestling. He started in WWE and initially used the name Cody Rhodes, paying homage to his father's legacy. Cody Rhodes had a successful run in WWE, winning championships such as the Intercontinental Championship and the Tag Team Championship. Later, he underwent a character transformation and adopted the alter ego, Stardust, a cosmic and eccentric persona. Stardust was known for his unique appearance and mannerisms. He teamed up with Goldust for a time, creating a memorable duo. Cody Rhodes eventually left WWE and became one of the founding members of All Elite Wrestling (AEW), a wrestling promotion launched in 2019. In AEW, Cody has been a central figure, both as a top executive and a wrestler. He has competed for the AEW World Championship and is regarded as one of the company's pillars. Cody Rhodes has also been involved in various non-wrestling ventures and has continued to honor his family's wrestling legacy. Ted DiBiase and Ted DiBiase Jr. Ted DiBiase and Ted DiBiase Jr. are father and son, both of whom have had notable careers in professional wrestling. Let's explore each of them. Ted DiBiase, the Million Dollar Man. Ted DiBiase, whose full name is Theodore Marvin DiBiase, was born on January 18, 1954. He is a retired professional wrestler and is best known for his time in the World Wrestling Federation (WWF), now WWE, during the late 1980s and early 1990s. DiBiase gained fame as the Million Dollar Man, a wealthy, arrogant character who flaunted his riches and used his money to manipulate others. As the Million Dollar Man, DiBiase portrayed a villainous persona and was involved in several high-profile storylines. He famously claimed that everyone has a price, and often hired others to do his bidding. DiBiase's most prominent angle was his attempt to buy the WWF World Heavyweight Championship, which led to the creation of the Million Dollar Championship. After retiring from in-ring competition, Ted DiBiase worked as a manager and commentator in wrestling promotions. He is also known for his Christian faith and motivational speaking. Ted DiBiase Jr. Ted DiBiase Jr. Ted DiBiase Jr., born on November 8, 1982, is the son of Ted DiBiase, the Million Dollar Man. He followed in his father's footsteps and pursued a career in professional wrestling. Ted Jr. began his wrestling journey in WWE's developmental territory, Florida Championship Wrestling (FCW). In 2008, Ted DiBiase Jr. made his main roster debut as part of WWE's Raw brand. He gained notoriety as a part of the faction, The Legacy, which also included Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. The Legacy was formed as a nod to their fathers Ted DiBiase Sr. and Dusty Rhodes' history in wrestling. Ted DiBiase Jr. held various championships during his time in WWE, including the WWE Tag Team Championship. However, he eventually left WWE in 2013 to focus on other pursuits. Outside of wrestling, Ted DiBiase Jr. has been involved in acting and Christian ministry. While he didn't achieve the same level of success as his father in wrestling, he left a mark during his time in WWE and continued the DiBiase family legacy in the industry. Both Ted DiBiase and Ted DiBiase Jr. have played important roles in the wrestling world, and their contributions have left a lasting impact on the sport and its fans. Mike Rotunda and Bray Wyatt. Mike Rotunda and Bray Wyatt are both professional wrestlers, and they are father and son, respectively. Let's delve into their wrestling careers. Mike Rotunda, Erwin R. Schuster, IRS. Mike Rotunda, born on March 30, 1958, is a retired professional wrestler who competed under various ring names during his career. One of his most notable personas was Erwin R. Schuster, IRS, a tax collector character portrayed as a villainous IRS agent. Rotunda achieved fame in various wrestling promotions, including the World Wrestling Federation (WWF), now WWE, and World Championship Wrestling (WCW). As IRS, he was known for his stern demeanor, wearing a suit and tie to the ring, and using the right off, a spinning clothesline, as his finishing move. Mike Rotunda was also successful as a tag team wrestler. He was part of the U.S. Express with Barry Windham in the WWF, winning the WWF Tag Team Championship. After retiring from in-ring competition, Rotunda transitioned to a backstage role in WWE as a producer and road agent. He has played an essential part in helping to shape matches and storylines behind the scenes. Bray Wyatt. Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda. Bray Wyatt, whose real name is Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda, was born on May 23, 1987. He is the son of Mike Rotunda, IRS, and the grandson of Blackjack Mulligan, making him a third-generation wrestler. Bray Wyatt made his WWE main roster debut in 2010 under the name Husky Harris, but it was his character transformation into Bray Wyatt that brought him significant success. As Bray Wyatt, he portrayed an eerie, mysterious cult leader with a unique and captivating gimmick. He formed the Wyatt family, a faction that included Luke Harper, later known as Brody Lee, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan, later known as Eric Redbeard, among others. The character of Bray Wyatt was known for his eerie promos, unsettling behavior, and his signature lantern entrance. He won the WWE Championship and Universal Championship during his career, solidifying himself as one of the top stars in WWE. Later, Bray Wyatt underwent another character transformation and became The Fiend, a darker and more supernatural persona. The Fiend became even more enigmatic and dominated his opponents with a new set of moves. Bray Wyatt's character work and storytelling abilities earned him a devoted fanbase. Outside the ring, he was also involved in various creative aspects of WWE, contributing to the development of his characters and storylines.